Hello together and welcome to my next weekend update on the financial markets. My name is Jens and let's start directly with the S&P 500 index. On a weekly time frame we can see everything is still bullish. We are above the last all-time high that we have broken. We have seen so far in this bull run one impulse to the upside, one correction, a second impulse to the upside and a second correction, and now I think because we left this all-time high behind us, we are in the third impulse weekly to the upside. So pretty bullish. On the daily we can see that we had already one daily impulse to the upside, and now we are probably in the second or in the first daily correction phase. Also MACD has crossed to the downside, so that confirms that maybe we have seen already the low of this daily correction with retesting the last all-time high level, but there's also the possibility that we will see a small dip below to this daily uptrend line before breaking out this correction and getting to the second daily impulse and getting into this overall weekly uptrend. Yeah, because of that, I'm happy with my 20% allocation in the market that I bought on the 16th of May. The worst scenario for me would be that we break below this daily uptrend line, make a retest and break the retest again to the downside. That would mean that this was not the third weekly impulse to the upside, but it is more a double top scenario and the market will roll over and we see lower prices, maybe to the last all-time high level or even this weekly uptrend line. But we will see. So far I'm not concerned. I'm pretty bullish about the S&P 500. For our time frame you can see this small blue dotted downtrend line got broken on Friday with this 4-hour candle to the upside, but there's the possibility that price will react to this zone and will go from there a little bit lower. Yeah, but so far pretty bullish. Let's switch to US oil. US oil on the weekly time frame we can see the monthly downtrend line in red was broken to the upside. Now we are in a correction phase of that outbreak. I drawn a weekly orange downtrend line. This marks this correction, and this one was also broken to the upside. This movement is supported by the 200 moving average, which was previously often support for price. So the possibility is high that it will be that again. On the daily we can see that we have also a daily downtrend line that was slightly broken to the upside but wasn't able to make a higher high. So price got rejected at that level, also at the 200 moving average, and bounced back down. If we would see a break below this area where the candles have found support a couple times, we break below that, make a retest, then I would expect even a little bit lower prices, maybe the really low 70s or high 60s. Yeah, otherwise if we will see again a breakout and price would be able to get over this level where price has failed to make a higher high, then I would be bullish for US oil and also would make a deposit with my account balance and get a bigger long-term position and allocation in US oil. But so far I'm staying patient. Here you can see the rejection and that price wasn't able to make a new high, and the 200 moving average was fitting perfectly. Yeah, I will have a look on that closely and I will inform you about any changes next weekend. Let's go to gold. Also on the long-term view, pretty bullish on the weekly. I would say this breakout is more than confirmed after a long time of price failure to make a new high. Yeah, but I think price is pretty exhausted right now. We had made a good move to the upside. this could be a double top. We will see it slightly better on the daily. The weekly MACD is about probably to cross to the downside, so I would expect lower prices in the next weeks. Daily you can see a divergence in the MACD. The MACD made a lower high while prices made a higher high, and normally price will follow this MACD divergence. So yeah, we already lost some dollars in price per ounce, and now we also have broken this uptrend line. This white dotted because it's not a main uptrend line, but secondary. And yeah, I expect price to go a little bit deeper, probably around the 0.5 or Fibonacci retracement level or the last daily support zone, and that would also be the zone where I would like to get in with some long-term allocation in gold. Another thing that could also happen, another scenario, is that we will only move sideways from here, and that will be the correction before we break out of this consolidation zone again to the upside. That would be even bullisher, but more complicated to get in for allocation with this account. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price got below the 200 moving average, which is a bearish sign in combination with the break of this uptrend line. And yeah, price got rejected, and I expect lower lows and lower highs, and I will collect some gold deeper. If we go to Bitcoin, also long-term pretty bullish. Yeah, we are at all-time high territory. On the daily, we can see we had a little bit like an S&P 500, an impulse to the upside, a correction, a second impulse to the upside, and a second correction. We haven't seen a new all-time high yet, so the next impulse to the upside isn't confirmed yet. But yeah, I have drawn this daily downtrend line in white here because it looks pretty much like a structure. It's not drawn perfectly because of this small fake out here. But after price got above this trend line, I decided to buy some Bitcoin with my portfolio for this YouTube channel. And yeah, 20% I allocated to that. Since then, we moved a little bit higher and are consolidating since then. On the 4-hour, we can see this 4-hour uptrend line is gets tested right now. Maybe it holds, maybe it breaks. We will see. Then the next support would be the 200 moving average in this case. And yeah, I'm pretty confident that this wasn't a fail or a mistake to buy there some position. I think I even wouldn't sell it if we see price getting lower and maybe retesting this daily downtrend line again. I would say that I maybe buy even some more to a lower price to get a good allocation in Bitcoin for future movements to the upside. But I will inform you if that's the case. I hope you all have a great start in the week tomorrow and wish you a nice time. Bye bye.